There's only two possibilities. We know who is Persia, who is in conflict with Persia today. In Persia today, the conflict is with the United States. United States is Edom. United States is Edom. United States is Edom.
What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. The Bible has been one of the biggest controversial books, subjects in the world. Many religions stem from it, and many interpretations, misinterpretations have happened over the thousands of years. But what I want to share with you all is these rabbis, Jewish, those who wish they were Jews, are coming out now stating, because of what is happening with America, Iran, Yemen, Jordan, Syria, that their prophecy is coming to pass. That the Messiah, Jesus, some called Yeshua, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, is on their return to earth. But the most interesting thing that you're going to find from this current rabbi, Itzhak Shapira, is stating in scripture that many have debated, many have argued, who is Edom? In their revelation from their Talmud of other rabbis from history's past are stating who this is. Listen to him, and I got something very important to share when I come back.
Could it be that the Bible has been prophesied about the Houthim? In my commentary on the book of Obadiah, I've already spoke to you about Yemen. Now remember that Yemen we didn't know anything about Yemen before October the 7th, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Houthim have been raised up. Could it be that this is part of prophecy? Today, I want to show you some things that will stun you and will shock you, straight from the prophet Obadiah. And how is it connected to the United States, to Iran, and ultimately for the coming of the Mashiach? Please pay attention. The prophet Obadiah in chapter 1, verse 9 says the following. Listen carefully. He says, "Then you mighty men, O Yemen, you will be shattered, so that everyone will be cut off from the hill country of Esau to the slaughter." You see, there is always a connection between Yemen and Esau and Edom, and we have to understand this connection. The Hebrew word that is used here in the text, in the context of Yemen, is the word for mighty men, this mighty man. And what is the word in the Hebrew Bible to the mighty one? The rabbis tell us this, the word is Hutu. The word in Hebrew, Hutu, is derived from the word Houthim. The Houthim of Yemen are encoded in the Hebrew Bible. Everybody have to understand that the Houthim and the fact that they are connecting to Esau, and the final judgment that is coming to Esau is coded in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 9. And you need to know why it is connected for the coming of the Messiah. It's important that you follow with to the word of Isaiah chapter 63, when it's saying the following, which should tell you where we're heading to. It says in Isaiah 63, who is coming from Edom? He is crimson in garment from Batsera. This is the one who's splendid in his apparel, pressing toward in his great might. He said, who is the one who's coming from Edom and is coming after the retribution of Batsera? It is the Messiah. Listen to this. This is very important. Who is the one who's coming from Edom? The Messiah is going to be born out of Edom after the battle of Batsera. Batsera is the battle of Yemen, which is the battle of the Houthim. Are you following what I am telling you today? Brothers and sisters, Israel tonight announced that they're going to go to a massive attack against Yemen, against the Houthim, where Obadiah 1:9 tell us that they will be cut off. And the same battle in Amos 1:12 tell us that it will be caught fire. Friend, Yemen annihilation of the Houthim is imminent before us. And what is going to be the next step? The next step is going to be the birthing of the Messiah from Edom. Isaiah 63, Amos 1:12, and also Obadiah 1:9 is what's before us. Listen to what the rabbis of old tell us in Rabbi Eliezer, Psikata de Rabbi Eliezer. It says the following: 3 words of trouble will be taking place with the sons of Israel in the future wage on the earth in the latter days. It is says, for they have fled from the swords. Sword signified only wars. One in the forest of Arabia. Where is Yemen? Around Arabia, as it says, from the drawn sword. Another war will take place in the sea, from the bent bow, and then it's going to lead to the final war. The forward that will launch from Batsera will be the war between Ishmael and between Edom, which will be more grievous than the 2 other wars, as it is said, from the grievous of this war. And what will be the result? From there, the son of David will flourish, and he will see the destruction of both kingdoms. Brothers and sisters, I am going to give you the sequence of events that is going to take place so that you will be wise and will understand what is before us. Israel will go to war against Batsera. Not just Israel, but Edom itself is going to go to war against Batsera. Where is that? That is already telling us it is in Yemen against the group that is called the Houthim, as the Bible is telling us. Incredible. And what will birth out of this? A final war will be birthed out of this, which is the war between Edom and between Ishmael. Where we are heading to right now and what we're seeing is the birth pangs that will lead to the worst of all wars. So when it says here in the Bible, who are the nation who will going to be fighting among themselves, you must understand it. But the war of all wars is between Rome and Ishmael. Ishmael have another name in rabbinical literature. It is called Persia. It is called Paras. And here is what you must know. Persia have another name. Persia is known in rabbinical literature as the bear. Who is the bear? The bear represents Russia. Persia and Russia is one in the same. We are just received a sign that Israel and another nation that is called Edom is going to get into a battle against Yemen, as Obadiah 1:9 saying, that will ultimately lead us to the final war. Now take a breath and know what is coming before us. It says the following. Rabbi Joshua, son of Levi, said, Rome is destined to fall into the hand of Persia. What? Edom is going to fall to Persia. There are only two nations today that are fighting against each other, and it is the United States of America in Iran. Do not believe to anything that says that there will be a peace agreement or some sort of agreement between United States to Iran. It is not going to happen, because that, friends, is the battle of all battles that is coming. And here the rabbi said that there is a strong possibility that Edom will lose to Persia. Are you following what I am telling you? There's only two possibilities. We know who is Persia. Who is in conflict with Persia today? In Persia today, the conflict is with the United States. United States is Edom. United States is Edom. United States is Edom. But the rabbi disagree and say there is another possibility, that Persia is destined to fall to the hand of Edom. Friends, there is a possibility that Iran will fall to Edom, and from that will be the birthing of the Messiah. Either way, the final conflict that is coming before us is between United States and Persia. And here, because we are entering into the final chapter right now before our own eyes, and in this final battle, it's going to be Edom and Persia who are going to be fighting against each other. And Edom is the United States without a doubt. And Edom is the United States without a doubt. And Persia, who is also called the bear, is going to be the one that is going to have an alliance of Russia and Iran, who is going to fight one another. And the shocking part is the rabbi says that there is a possibility that Persia will defeat United States. Do you understand what's happening right now in the world? It's like taking a blind man that can see now into a dark room and slowly opening the light, slowly, 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 until the light has been revealed. Mashiach is already here, and he is already slowly revealing his light.
We merely want to live in peace. I terminated the Iran nuclear deal, and I was very proud to do it. Yet even to Iran, whose regime has inflicted so much death on the Middle East, the hand of friendship and cooperation is open. I'm telling you, they want to make a deal. That's all I do in my life. I make deals. I'm good at it. I've always been good at it. And I know when they want. Even if they said, we don't want to make a deal, I can tell you they want to make a deal. All right, they do. They want to make a deal, and we're going to see if we can do something, because this is crazy what's happening, and we're not going to have this anymore. Neither the United States nor Israel bear the people of Iran any hostility. We merely want to live in peace. We don't want any looming threats over our heads, and we don't want to even think in terms of nuclear destruction. It's not going to happen, never will happen.
What do you think? You know, he said a whole lot. And though there's some that I disagree with what he's saying, what I find interesting is that over the past 30 plus years, America has been giving $5 billion per year to Israel. Actually, Israel is their little brother. There are those who believe these are the chosen people by what the Bible says, only because of many people's ignorance. But here it is, the rabbi and those who in history's past are stating that America is Edom, the one who's caused all the devastation on the earth, and yet will take a fall from Iran and Russia too, what he mentions. But they don't mention about Israel helping out or Israel being involved in this war to take the butt whipping that they're claiming America will take. Now, you would think there would be a little bit more, gracious, or what I would call the respect that one would give because of the support Americans have been giving these folks all these years. But it seems that they have left America out to dry. Do you think they are notifying the American president in these biblical prophecies, since everybody is believing these people are in the Bible? Do you think they're going to try to make way or to ward off what's supposedly supposed to happen by these prophecies? No. Here again, Israel has been doing their own wars, doing their own thing, while America stand by the side. But listen what President Trump says about this hand with Iran and their so-called loyalty to Israel. What do you think? I'm saying, why am I sharing this with the people? Because when you talk about having alliances with people, you tend to have some answers into how you are going to help and assist them when it comes to time of war, time of need, and none of this has been spoken. Let's continue to watch what's happening here in the future when it comes to Israel and America, Russia, and these other countries, and what's really going to transpire. And is the prophecy really right and exact in how they say it is going to be? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside.
Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it.